Yeah, what is up, everyone? Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are back playing some more Humankind, which we have not touched, actually, since the Dios de los Muertos event, and all the shenanigans that came with that. So, if you missed all of that fun, essentially during the month of November, they had a event running where you had a bunch of different objectives to complete, like different things you wanted to do in the game, or basically different things you had to do in the game. And then at the end, when you unlocked all the different things, you unlocked a persona, which is essentially one of the AI skins. Now, the funny thing about that is, well, we had two major issues with it. Number one, I didn't have my Games Together account connected for half of it, which is kind of something you needed to do to actually track it. And then once we actually got it connected, we did everything only to have the game bug out on us and us actually not be able to finish unlocking it. Now, luckily, we did actually get it unlocked. I did notice after the event, I went and checked it after they ended up fixing the bugs, and we were connected. And where is she? Oh, there she is. La Cantrina. So now we do have her unlocked. She's a conservationist and she is a doctor. Okay. Whatever that means. The other funny thing is today, I actually went to go look and see if I had her unlocked still, and I couldn't find her. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I unlocked her. What the hell? Well, my Games Together account actually unlocked or disconnected, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. But anyways, we are back playing Humankind today for a couple reasons. Well, number one, we need a new series, but more importantly, they just released their first DLC. Now, it's a mini DLC. There's not a lot to it, but still, it was, I think, enough of a reason for me to hop in because, you know, I love this game. It's a lot of fun for me. So what this DLC added was essentially one natural wonder. It added one wonder that you could actually build, and then it added 8 new cultures. Those 8 cultures are all based from Africa, which is why the expansion is actually called Cultures of Africa. So admittedly, not a whole lot to the game. There's some balances. I think they did some other little minor things and some bug fixing and stuff like that. The patch itself, or the DLC, was only like $9, and it's like $8 too on sale this week. So it really isn't that expensive. So when I first saw the announcement of it, I was watching the video. I was like, they better not be selling this for like more than $10. And then I saw it was only $9, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's totally fine. Just because there wasn't a whole lot to it. So the idea is we want to then do this game and play as every one of the African civs. They've announced them all. They put out videos for all of them. I really didn't pay too much attention though, so I really don't know who they are, but I do want to go ahead and play as them all. So because of that, I think we're going to once again play on a slightly lower difficulty level. So I think we'll play on Civilization. We've beaten the game on Humankind. I can beat the game on Humankind. The problem is the more civs there are, the more competitors you have, and the harder the difficulty, the less likely you are to get the culture you want. And that's what I kind of am more interested in doing, is actually just seeing and how all the new African civs play as. Now, admittedly, we've not played as every culture in the game, although I'd say at this point, there's very few that we've not actually played as, but still, I think we're gonna go ahead and play as Civilization just for now, just to hopefully unlock everyone as possible. This is recommended for 6 competitors. We'll go ahead and play on 6, which I think's fine. And yeah, we'll do, no, we're doing single player, please. And then we're just gonna do chaotic random everything here, which is a little scary when it comes to strategic and luxury, because who knows how that's gonna end up working out for us, but I think it'll be okay, sure. And then our competitors, we wanna randomize everyone, except I do want La Cantrina to be in the game. Yes, because we've not actually seen her yet, so I'm intrigued to see how she plays. So, AI persona, careful and trusting. They favor a defensive playstyle. They acknowledge your efforts to build a solid relationship. Okay, I dig the pink too. We still have our green, we still have our normal guy, and I think we have everything ready to go, so let's go ahead and launch in the game. Now, we have put in quite a few hours here with Humankind. I'm still gonna tutorialize this a little bit, just for people who are new to the game. I'll talk through what's happening here, especially if you're coming from Civ, because, you know, Civ is obviously gonna be the most reflective, well, at least the most similar game. Now, the funny thing is, playing this game, having played Endless Space 2 a lot recently in my own free time, it's gonna be kind of interesting because they're both made by the same company, Amplitude. So, which I'm enjoying Endless Space 2, although it's so complex right now. I will say Humankind 2 is a lot easier, at least from the get-go. At least it's a lot more similar to Humankind, or to Civilization. Okay, I don't do this often, but F to the no on that. We're starting in the tundra. It might not be that bad, but no, I don't like that at all. I don't want to start in the tundra, man. Yeah, go ahead and like random me again. I think everything else stays the same, so let's launch in one more time. And this time we get Gilgamesh, my little friend Gilgy. Yeah, I mean, Tundra isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not as punishing as like Civilization, for example, but just and the thing is, everyone could technically be in Tundra because we do have like the world temperature as completely random. And keep in mind, just because we started in Tundra doesn't mean that that's where we're actually going to start the game. Because unlike Civilization, you actually begin as a nomadic tribe, so you kind of go wandering the world a little bit, and you get to basically decide where you want to throw your cities down and stuff like that. So, okay, because Tundra wasn't a big FU enough, now they put me in snow. Alrighty then. All right, we're gonna give it one more try, and this next one we're gonna roll with no matter what. Generally, I'm of the opinion like whatever, we can win whatever, especially on Civilization difficulty. I'm not really too concerned about beating the game. Now, is this game harder than Civilization on deity? Maybe. It's just a little different. It's kind of like you just have to figure out how to choose the AI. Like every game just has a different way to choose the AI. This game, it's kind of easy early on to choose the AI and basically wipe out an opponent that's right next to you. Probably easier than in Civ early game. Now the problem is if you're surrounded. If you have guys on both sides of you, the early cheese is just gonna backfire tremendously. So, all right, whatever. We're in Tundra, but we also have a bunch of grass here, so it's not a horrible area. Okay, so we are a nomadic tribe. For us to actually become one of the cultures, which is essentially instead of having civilizations in the game, every era you basically choose a different culture. Every era now has what, 9 cultures? Or is it, no, it was 10 before, so now it's 11 cultures because they added one Africa one for each era. So anyways, to get there, you have to basically get enough era stars. So there's basically 3 ways for us to get into the first era. We can either get 5 growth, which essentially is what happens if you get your tribe enough food. They'll grow up, and then you'll actually have 2 units here instead of 1. So if we get to 5 population, 5 units, that's one way to get the next era. The other way is to get knowledge stars. Knowledge stars are little icons that are around the map that we will find. And if you get 10 of those, not only do you get to the next era, but you also get a legacy trait. So knowledge star is really the way to go because you can get just a nice little bonus for your empire for the rest of the game. And then last but not least, if you go and hunt 5 different things, you can also get era stars that way. So can I go down that way? I can. So we're basically looking right now for any food on the map or for the knowledge stars. So that's the 2 things we're looking for. We completely struck out on turn 1, and dude, someone already found a natural wonder. And I'm immediately, we're dead-ended over here. Okay, I know I said one more time, but I don't like that at all. I feel like we're on a tiny little island there, which a 1-tile island that is Tundra might be a little too much. I say we could probably win any start, but maybe not. Now, admittedly, that could not, like, it could actually expand a little bit more, but that's a very sketchy start, man. It's a very sketchy start. Map type's completely randomized right now, so generally it ends up working where you have a bunch of little continents everywhere. You're not going to get like so much like the snaky isles and stuff like that you see in Civ, nor I don't know what the smallest island is, but there's no like 1-tile islands or anything like that generally in the game. Actually, I think ever. I think they have to be like at least 5 or 6 tiles wide or something like that. So okay, I much rather spawn in the desert. Also, these are unknown strategic resources, which means they're basically unlocked later in the game. So they could be oil, they could be aluminum, aluminium if you're from England. They could be basically anything. So this is a way better start, even though admittedly, you know, we don't have any food over here because it's in the desert. But right over here, we do have some food. And then also the double gemstones is kind of nice too. So all right, so we found our first animal that we can hunt for food. They're only going to give you, what, like 5 food or something like that? I don't remember how much they give, but we'll see about fighting them. I don't really like to fight. We'll go ahead and fight, though. I'm getting manual battle. We're going to put ourselves here, and we're going to cheese the AI a little bit. So the AI basically always... well, not the AI at least, but the animals will always like attack you. The AI is pretty good at not taking attacks when it like is a huge negative. So for us defending on a hill, not only are we getting the defensive bonus for actually like just defending versus attacking, but being on top of a hill is like one of the hugest advantages in the game. So for us just hanging up here, we're just gonna like absolutely destroy this deer and take very little damage in the process. So with the deer, we can totally do this. this, if this was a human player, or an AI player rather, but actually an AI civilization, they wouldn't be attacking us. Okay, so we actually did. I should have attacked them there because we would have had more advantage attacking down. But anyways, we can cheese out the AI that way, or the animals that way. So that gave us a little bit of food. We also now have enough culture that we can claim a territory. And I don't necessarily mind claiming this over here if there's a good tile. So we got a lot of production, not a lot of food. The food thing is one of those things that we can fix, though, as the game progresses. Yeah, and I actually think we're going to have to... 13-3. 9-4. I do feel that food is like one of the most overpowered things in the game. In this particular game in Humankind, like I love food. It's so good, so strong. The other thing is being adjacent to the gemstones would allow me to have a financial quarter. What is it? A maker's quarter, I think it's called. And I think it gets a bonus being adjacent. I think. Right? Oh, what? I've never seen that before. Open the help. Oh, that's new. Or at least I've never looked at that. I think it's makers. No, the makers is the construction. Yeah. Where are the different districts? District. Harbor. Farmers. Yeah, it's supposed to tell me. Let's go into city. Infrastructures. No. Okay, so it's doing it that way. Fames and cultures. Can I get back to the like default homepage? There we go. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. The financial quarter. You know what we can also do? We can, oh, we don't have a tech tree yet. But anyways, I'm almost certain you get adjacency bonus if you put them next to the gemstones. So I actually think we go through an outpost here. Now this outpost we can move in the future, number one. Number two, the outpost doesn't necessarily have to become your city. We can throw another outpost down somewhere in the future. So yeah, we'll start with you. And then let's go this way because there's some grass over here. Oh, okay. So there's our first science star. Now we're a little behind the 8 ball already, I have to say. Generally at this point we want to have like 2 or 3. Oh, and we actually found another player over here. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So I'm actually glad I threw the city here because they're going to want to come expand this direction. Yeah. Do we go attack this deer?
Earth gives us strength.
I think so. Because, like, at this point... Oh, we're actually at full HP. I didn't realize we were back up at full HP. I think at this point we need to, if for no other reason, then we got to get to the next era. And so even if that's now hunting 5 times, we might have to do it. Just because, like, we gotta get to that next era so we can actually pick our the culture we want. And this is a bad start from a standpoint of just like curiosities and stuff around us. Normally we have like a few foods, a few curiosities. That was a dumb idea there, but okay. Okay, so we did see there is another curiosity right there. So let's get over in this direction. There's another one right there. Good. So that gave us 2. So each one of these can give you between like 1 and 5. Oh, nice. World of Flames. So hunting party. So good. Good. So that's basically another free population for us. We will go grab you. So that puts us up to 7. Okay, we're actually almost there then. Nice. And I can throw an outpost over here, which the fact that we saw that dude's over there, I think we want to throw one over here. We're not being recommended anything anywhere, which is generally not a good sign. Oh, he actually raised the animals. Yeah, he did. Generally, you'll get like a prompt where it's like, hey, you get this if you go here. But the fact that it's not alerting us means there's not really any good areas. I mean, I guess I have to go 19-2. But once again, food's going to be a problem for us. All right, we're going to send you over there, and you're going to hopefully get another population. Getting as much population right now before we get to the next era is also amazing because that population, like these guys will either become scouts for us, or then we can either take them and then dismiss them in our capital city to get extra extra population.
Territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
Okay, so you now got another population. We'll send one dude over there. And then the other dude will send up in this direction. So he's actually got an army of 2. Now, they will attack you. So there's basically... I'm trying to think, but skirmishes are allowed. So essentially, you can basically fight with each other to start the game. So we got to be a little careful because he might actually come and attack us. And he's going to be a little stronger because number 1, he's on civilization difficulty. But then number 2, he's a 2v1. So we just got to be a little careful here. Okay, so run back this way. And I'm actually going to... probably going to merge these 2 together so we actually merge their food together. I think is going to have to be the way we do this. And once again, we're just going to go defend up here. We'll end our deployment. We'll end the round, and we're going to let you come and attack us. Now, the deer will run up here and attack us next turn because zone of control means he can't get up there this turn, which means we're basically locking him down so he can't move through it. So we'll attack down this turn just because we get more of an advantage attacking down than we would get from defending equal level. I think, you know, I hadn't actually done the math on that, but I feel that is the way. So took a lot of damage, but we got more food. And then you're going to go here next turn. We only got 2 food from that. Blah. But when we merge these 2 armies, we'll actually be fine. Oh, and there we go with the next era. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. So we can select and go to the next era right now. I don't want to, because we're about to get another population next turn, so we're going to wait. That being said, we can pick our legacy. So we can do one of 3 things. We can get +1 production, or 1 industry per population on all of our cities. We can get 1 food on all our population or cities per population, or 1 science. We're going to go food because food is just so overpowered. And it is going to be very needed, I think, on this particular map too. So, okay. We got to get to that next era and choose here before they do. And actually, you know what? If we do this... Now, the Harpins are like my favorite one because you can get so much crazy food. But okay, Bantu's the new one. So let's see. +2 influence per number of adjacent empires on territory. And then their outpost automatically upgrades. And it gets +10 food on adjacent cities and is fortified. Okay, and then they get these pioneers, which... They're a special unit that gathers food through fighting and ransacking. Collecting pioneer curiosity creates new units. Oh, interesting. So... they're basically like nomadic units in the next era. Okay, that sounds pretty baller. Okay, confirm. I like it. So you can see now, because we merged these 2 guys, we're now up to 3 pop. Now, this will disappear next turn. So there's really no reason for us to go grab it or to put food on any of our people. So instead, we're going to go spread out a little bit. I did not actually want to go there. There is horses here. That's good to know. That is very good to know, because horses are one of the early game. Okay, we can move you. One of the early game strategic resources that you kind of need. And then last but not least, I mean, what are the odds that we actually get 20 of food from this? Probably about a 0, but you know, hey, we'll try. We got 10. Oh, well, maybe it carries over since it's a nomadic unit. I don't know. We could also fight this guy here, and maybe this gives us some more too. I don't know. We'll manual battle. And we're going to do the exact same thing we've been doing and just cheese the crap out of the AI animals. Okay, so you're going to attack me. I'm going to attack down. Now, I did see a bunch more luxury resources over here. So luxury resources are nice because they make your people happy. You know, basic normal game stuff here. And then you're going to suicide. We really need to turn on like quick attacks, but I kind of really enjoy the attack animations. They're just kind of fun. Yeah, they're kind of fun. How much is an outpost over here, by the way? 60. Okay. We're not making any right now per turn, but that's okay. All right, so we now have officially hit the first era. Yay us. So we are now the ancient era, and we are the Bantu. Cool. And there's something for us. Okay, so we can pick up more food. Okay, interesting. So it doesn't look like they spawned with... Now, yeah, they don't carry the food over. All right, so we can make one of these 2 outposts our city. I didn't realize, but we also had copper there. That's a 4-2. This is a 4-2. Then let's see, we got 5. So how the production works in the game is every district you throw down basically expands your city. So right now, obviously, both of these, we only have 1-tile cities. Now, our total production for these areas is based on whatever you're getting from the tile plus whatever's adjacent, which is what is exploiting. So we're making 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 3 gold. Now, it's not actually showing up properly. Interesting. Yeah, why is the money not showing up? Yeah, I don't know why we're not working the money here. Interesting. Are we working the money here? No, we're not. So this one's a 12-3 with 0 money. This is a 19-2. So this has a lot more production. The thing is, we can still attach these, and I think I do want to make this my city because this is going to be an upgraded outpost, which is going to be a little more defensive. Also, I just don't really want my city to be adjacent to them, so I'm going to go ahead and involve you to my city. But what we can do is we can actually attach this to my city, so I get all the bonuses from it inside my city. That being said, you see I need 30, so it's going to take a minute before we can actually get there. All right, so now there's a couple things we can do with our city. We can throw down infrastructure, which is basically stuff that just works inside our city. You can build units, which units then basically cost population, or you can build districts, which as you expand the districts, then you get to expand your exploitations, and so on and so forth. Now, the other thing to note is how the cities actually work in this game is, do we not have a population in there? We do not have a population in there. All right, well, I'm going to go dump a guy in here so we actually have a population, so I can kind of show you guys what we're talking about. So we can take you and we can dismiss you. Disband units. And so now we have 1 population in the city. So what that allows us to do is now we have 1 population here. And so we can put him either into industry, money, food, or science. And he's then going to collect us 6 for each one, whichever one he's working. So right now he's getting us 6 science. Right here he's getting us 6 food. As you grow more population, you can then put them in different areas. That being said, right now we only have a certain number of slots for each area. We can only have 2 citizens on food, 2 on industry, so on and so forth. As you build more districts, not only does it give you more from exploitations and actually having the district down, but you also then get additional slots for population. Now you can see our food is just hot trash here. So building a food district here in the get-go is probably not the best idea. Building an industry quarter actually adjacent here to the copper is not a bad idea. No. The other thing is, so since you guys grow, what we could actually do then is send these guys out, get a bunch of population, and then just send them back to our capital. Yeah, because, like, I say food is overpowered. It's not so much food that's overpowered. Dude, that gives you 20 food as well. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's not so much the food that's overpowered. It's just the what's the negative forming? It's the population that's super overpowered. All right. Yeah, that's going to give you 20 food, too. Dang, okay. The other thing we can also do is we can immediately go and try killing this guy. I only have 3 units. So it's going to be a bit difficult, but it is possible. We do have a higher damage now. So let's go manual battle. Hopefully, and I was kind of hoping he was going to go down. We could maybe run back here and defend. I'm trying to wonder. No, that's outside the zone, isn't it? You can actually run all the way over here. Oh, all right. So I guess deer don't provide zone of control. Did not know that. All right, well, deer's gonna come suicide at us. Now, this is only gonna last 1 turn, so if we don't kill him in the 1 turn, basically it becomes like a draw. So we do wanna make sure he dies, which he will, so we will go ahead and just end round here again. Now, as you get later and you fight AI and stuff like that, sometimes these rounds will last, or sometimes these battles will last 2, 3, 4 rounds. So that only gave us 5 food. Okay, so hunting's not as useful then. Worth noting, worth noting. So our outposts count people then. Oh. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Interesting. Okay. Is that just with these dudes? Huh. Or if I build a warrior later in the game. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, so we started with copper. We also have horses over here, but we're not in that zone. We could also do calendar, and then we can immediately start working the gemstone, which is going to give us extra money. And I actually kind of like that idea. We can start popping out some money here. Yeah, dude, that's a little weird, the fact that it costs population. Oh, extra food. All right, so we immediately have 2 people. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. Good. And we found the edge of the map over here, which is less good. I mean, if we're on an island with this other guy, it's probably not the end of the world, because we could probably go kill him pretty easily. I think just like me versus him. Yeah, dude, I need 4 units. So are we growing every turn though? Or did we just get the 5 food? I think we just got the 5 food from fighting, right? Oh God, run away, run away. Actually, he is only strength 11. So I am a little stronger, but I am very injured right now. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Bantu. I love the idea of growing with the food. I think that's such a cool element. But the fact that we can only throw down outposts, that's like, that basically screws over my early game, because my early game is spread as quickly as possible and throw down crap everywhere. So yeah, that's 100% kind of a nerf to us. Okay, so he's running around with a lot of people. But I think we can get over here. Maybe before him. That gave us 8 science and 10 culture. Yay, except I can't actually. And the fact if it actually consumes it, so like all 4 of our population disappear, that's kind of bad. That being said, we can get a lot of units this way really quickly. It looks like, because the stuff kind of like regenerates. So you're still nomads too, which is kind of mind-blowing. I'm actually going to run you this way because I'm a little worried about those guys hitting us. Zuma Rock. Oh, nice. So this is a natural wonder. Oh, we can actually go eat that down. A natural monolith whose sweeping contour seems to form a human face, and which some claim is the gateway to afterlife. Does that look like a human face? Not really to me, but okay. So we get stability, money, and influence if we actually put this inside our zone. So we kind of want to put an outpost over there eventually. Looks like he's actually kind of hunting us right now, for the record. I think we might go put some pressure on him, because we got 4 units right now. I'm like, let's go raise his outpost, dude. Right? Let's go see what he's got, man. So you got 1 turn left. The other thing is we could do some chopping, but we actually have no forest to chop, so I'm not going to worry about that then. Science, domestication's 1 turn. So we finished calendar? Wow, we got a ton of science from that. Dude, that's okay. That's actually really crazy. Yeah, okay, this is not bad then. This is going really well for us. Plus 5 money. Wait, hold up. I saw it. Where was it? 2 money per gemstone on all market quarter. Market quarter is the name of it. Market, not makers. I always mix those up. Okay, so market quarters. Is there a bonus to being adjacent? Plus 1 money per adjacent market quarter. No, okay, so yeah, that's fine. So we maybe screwed ourselves by putting this right there, but that's okay. We'll work on that next. Actually, no, I need food per farmers. Yeah, we have to get that going. You're down to 12 turns, or 12 gold. You're 521. I am just gonna go ahead and finish that. Yeah, we're not making a lot of money, but we might as well do that. Okay, so this guy next turn is gonna get an extra pop. I'm a little surprised that they've not hit the next area yet. And by a little, I'm actually very surprised. So we're gonna go raise their outpost because we can. Expansionist. So we can actually go do that. We can go annex it because we're a militaristic civ. Nice. Yeah, let's go pop out some warriors here then. And we're gonna get some early aggression. Okay, so this is gonna be food. We're now up to 2 pop. Go grab that. Which, I don't know it did anything special. But now we're gonna go hunt you because you're only at 1. And we actually have a little bit of extra food here. Good. We have an event in our empire. Okay, so now we can pick our civics. So the influence, you can also unlock civics, which basically are just like little passive effects on your city. We're gonna do natural right. Now the thing is, we don't need influence. So normally you use influence to expand your territories, but yeah, that's not really something we need. The other funny thing about this though, is since we're militaristic or expansionist, I actually can just steal his territories, which is kind of nice. Huh. This is a very different way of playing. I'm kind of digging it. All right, intern, and we got to get you going before he can run.
Your first battle?
Yeah, okay, so we won the battle. He basically ran away. There's a thing called war support. So since he's still in nomadic era, he won't lose war support, but give me a third unit here. But this is basically not good for him. Like, you don't want to lose a bunch of war support to begin the game. Now, we only have an opportunity for 4 units per army. As we level up, we'll be able to unlock more. We are going to go ahead and just ninja that next turn, though. What does this cost? Just a few turns. So he'll be able to go fight for it back. All right, give me my third pop. Go up here, because the food doesn't do anything for us, because this army's already maxed. So we're going to go Expansionist here. And it's going to take 4 turns. And then it's going to become ours. So that's happening now. 3 turns remaining, it says. Target another M post with an army to add it to your empire. I've never actually been an expansionist civ, so it's a little different for me. Oh, I didn't actually get enough food yet. So yeah, and we're gonna kind of use you defensively here. He threw another outpost right there, you little punk. Army composition, yes, we want this one. So this is gonna give us +1 combat strength on our units. So that means all of our units now are at 14.
Unless they want to.
Yeah, they're at 14, which his units are still nomads, so they're still only at 11. Scouts, I think, are by default 12. So if he levels up,
you're as likely to meet their canals and farmers as their soldiers.
okay. So these guys are now runners. Oh, interesting. Now, the crazy thing about that is the runners are actually at 15 combat strength, so these guys are actually a little stronger than us. They're 1 stronger. Okay, but we still have a 2v1. I mean, it says we're stronger. We'll go ahead and manual. There's not really an easy way to do this, but... So, I want to go steal his outpost. So by doing that, this is now forcing him, we'll win the battle without actually having to actually fight him. So we can now just defend, which is gonna then force us, well, basically now he's gonna take the 1 extra damage attacking. Like we get the 1 bonus damage defending against him. So this looks like it'll be about equal. Do I wanna hit him? I think I do wanna hit him 1 time. And actually that worked out well. Okay, we'll end round. He's gonna attack me. Now, once again, if he doesn't win this, well, actually we're gonna end up winning because we're on his flag. So even if we don't kill him, we're gonna end up winning this at the end of this round. But kind of sucks for him though. Okay, so we killed him off. Now he could have lived and still lost the battle, just FYI, that's what I was trying to say. So yeah, I need to get you over here. Hopefully we can get more pop. It's kind of the goal here. And then I think we need to go annex the rest of his crap here. So now that he's the harpins, now he's making demands at us. We can refuse, and then that would actually put us at battle. We can have a non-aggression pact so we don't attack each other. At this point, I'm just gonna go and absorb all his crap. The question is, where's his city? His city must be back here now. And we're gonna try eliminating him. It's basically the goal here. So 25 of 40. Okay. Because AI does not, like, they cannot ball. They cannot pop out units this quickly, number 1. And then number 2, they also will not have any warriors or anything like that because they just got to this new era. And warriors take a few turns. So we're going to very easily be able to outclass them in any battle. So 1 turn remaining, and then that shall be ours. Create your own religion. Hold up. I'll come back to you. Wait. What? Where'd the other food go? Wasn't there another food right here? Weird. Okay, we'll go grab that one. And then we need to take probably the 2nd army and go over here. No, we need to go annex that. Actually, what we might, I don't know. It really depends on whether or not his His capital is over here, because I probably want both armies here. Although, admittedly, I can't use both armies in a fight yet. I need to get the reinforcements, which come from here, organized warfare. So that's the other thing. So even if he had like 8 troops, the best he could do is muster an army of 4 and fight me, 4v4. So, okay. All right, choose a religion. So we can either do polytheism, which gives us 6 faith on main plaza, or shamanism, which gives us 2 faith on main plaza, 2 faith on each administrative centers. So basically how this works is this is our main plaza. These are administrative centers if we actually attach them to our city. So right now we technically have 1 main plaza, no administrative centers. I should have attached this a minute ago. I should have done that a beat ago, which we can totally do. So now this is an administrative center. So this one will also be able to attach. I don't know if I want to. I might actually make this another city, because that's the other thing you could do is you can actually make them different cities. Still no food over there, so that's why I kind of like the idea of making you another city. Yeah. So then the question is, what's better? Well, clearly right now 6 faith on the main plaza is better because this is only going to give us 4 faith. If we're building a second city, that's actually going to be 12 faith. We never do polytheism because shamanism is usually way better. But since this is going to be more of a tall playthrough, at least to begin with, I think let's do polytheism. Yeah, I think so. Granary is going to be done soon. We're actually starving. I need to put 2 people over here on our food. Yeah. The granary finishing, though, is going to help our food here a lot. But yeah, food is a little sketch still. And yeah, I'd still like the idea of maybe taking these and going and throwing them. Oh, no. Okay, this is actually interesting here. So the AI just left this encampment here. They're a peaceful. We could just go ahead and raise it, which we will go ahead and just do. And then this is now part of our territory. Good. I need 160 and I can turn that into my empire. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 unit. And there's food over here. So we're going to send the 1 unit that way. And now both of these guys can actually get food. The other thing is, like I said, I can go ahead and attach this if I wanted. But I think we wait till next turn and just make this a second city. We only have a city cap of 2 right now. So going above that is, you know, dangerous. But okay, so this is actually his capital then. We're going to want to move that way. Okay. It's just fine. These guys will become independent people, and eventually what they're going to end up doing is they're going to throw down their own city. You can conquer their city. You can absorb them eventually via influence. There's a bunch of things you can do. As of now, we're just going to kind of chill. So they just now got their first city, and it doesn't even have any population to it. Can I rush this out by chance? Because if I could finish this, if I could like literally put a unit there, I could just conquer him and he'd be dead. Because he has no troops to defend. So it's unfortunate. And yeah, he immediately grew. Because he's the hairpins. So he's going to grow pretty quickly. Okay, let's go grab this. You guys are at 4 of 4. So once again, let's just send out like 1 dude just to go explore. And then, yeah, you actually got a pop. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, keep moving, everyone. So these guys are going to probably throw a city down somewhere else here in the future. Don't know where yet. The other thing is, I mean, we could throw out more outposts, but I kind of like the idea of stealing everything. You know, if I make a city here, Brian, then when I conquer this, I'm going to be over my city cap. Oh, there's actually another army here. We will have 3 population, though, defending, so I don't think we have to worry about dying. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I have to conquer you. The thing is, I would almost rather absorb you because, like, I don't really want you as a city right next to my other city. Yeah. Trying to think, can you raise cities? Yeah, you could. We could just raise it and then throw down an outpost, which might be a better play. Okay, that's actually going to give us another pop. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I think that's the play. So if that's the play, then let's go ahead and throw a city here. Evolve into a city. Boom. Another expansionist star. Cool. We got a lot more gemstones, which are the same thing, right? Yeah. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is we're getting 5% money per gemstone. So if we have 2 gemstone, that means we're making 10% extra money in every city. But it's not going to be 10. It's going to be 20% when we're completely done. But that being said, I don't think we want to start there. I think we want to go with food is only 3. Probably a granary again. Probably, or a production. City's not that good. Now, at least it has food here, though. That's the bigger difference. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some outposts, I think, the old-fashioned way. But it looks like we're on an island, maybe by ourselves, which is gonna be really nice, because that means we don't really have to worry about grabbing the outposts. We can do that in the next era when outposts are a little more normal. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I would love to get to organized warfare. It's gonna take too long, though, I think. We can work the copper, which would give us spearmen, or we can go grab archers. I think we grab archers because archers are really, really good. Especially if they don't have any ranged units. That being said, ideally, we're going to end up winning here before we have to worry about them. Okay, let's go merge you 2 together. Oh, wait, you just gave us a free warrior? What? We had a warrior before. Oh, no. So did we just waste food on the warrior? How did that one work? Actually, I don't know how that ended up working. Oh my God, there's so much food everywhere. This is psychotic, dude. Oh, that only gave you 30. Boo. Boo hiss. Dude, I'm digging all this food, man. All right, solar or lunar, the invention of the calendar. All this does is basically move your axis. So the other thing we have here is we have different axes. The more you trend towards certain directions, the different effects it can have. So for example, go away. So here, if we go solar, we're gonna be 1 step closer to the sun, which is gonna continue here with the stability on all cities and the science and all. Where this way then is just giving you extra faith. I actually like the idea of being enlightened here. So I think we'll keep solar. Get the extra science going. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, there's that. Okay, so we are gonna go get ready to kill. You just got up to 4 pop. What? Oh, that is stupid. He literally went from 0 pop to 4 pop in 1 turn. Wait, what? Cannot be added to regular armies. Oh, interesting. So I actually can't kill him then. No. Maybe with the full stack, but without reinforcements, I don't think I can kill him. Interesting. Huh. I guess that's kind of the nerf there. That you just can't merge them, which I suppose makes sense. I suppose it makes sense. Would I like to switch them from carpentry over to organized warfare? Kind of. The other thing is, you know, obviously we could rush out a bunch of warriors and crap like that, but I don't know how easy that's gonna be. Maybe we just surround him, if nothing else, just to keep him from attacking us. That might be a play. How strong are we here? 42, so he probably won't attack us. And if he does, it's probably not end of the world. We'll skip here. And then, who else is still going? You still need to move? Did I grab both the foods? I guess I did. Okay. So the runner's now attacking my warrior. My warrior's at 20. Actually, he did not attack. Oh, because we're inside his borders. I have to actually declare war for this to actually happen. Yeah, I forgot about that. Which, you know, makes sense. Once again, if I could...
Only in the mind's eye. Not in this world.
Just trying to think what we want to do here. We can declare war. I suppose... Wait, why are we building a unit here? I screwed that up. I did not mean to be building a unit here. Yeah, that was a mistake. We should not be building an extra unit. I actually can't even afford... What's our population here? Our population's only 1. So yeah, no, we can't be doing that, Brian. Yeah, about that. Do we have any good farmer's quarters? We still only have a 2 on the farmer's quarter, which the Harpa here would be pretty nice. You are growing though, which is not bad. If anything, I kind of want to get an archer going. I don't really need the money. We could go more production here, I suppose. Oh, this is such a crappy situation here because I don't know what we want to do. This is going to give us 3. Okay, cool. We'll probably end up just throwing this inside. We'll probably just like end up putting an outpost down here because we're about to have 4. Yeah, and then we'll just send you down this way. There you go. And keep looking for food. I'm just torn about what we want to do here. So he has a population of 5 now. Let's wait 1 turn and see where things end up.
Yes, Commander.
I really don't want to fight this battle. Now, this is kind of the exact opposite of what we wanted to happen. That being said, we got a nice little defensive position here, so we're going to be pretty okay. I don't even know what units he's rolling with. Oh, he has archers. Oh, shooty. That's bad, actually. I love when these free cities have, like, better units than you. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to come here and melee the archer. Does he only have the 2 units? Yes. So then... we'll run here. I don't know if we get a reverse attack. Yeah, +4 from rear. Okay. I thought there was a rear damage boost. Although, that didn't really do as much damage as I was hoping for, admittedly. Owie, we're going to lose a unit here. Yes, we are. All because of this stupid freaking archer, man. I should have done something differently with archer. Yeah. So I don't really want to attack. I think we just want to defend here. Is this going to go into the next turn? Might. Okay, we got the kill here. And then what I can do is go up here and attack down, which will not get the kill, which is very unfortunate. So it's going to actually go into next turn then. That sucks. And the thing that is even suckier about it, I can't move any of my units that are in here because they're all inside combat range, but they're not actually, they can't participate in combat because, you know, they're not technically in combat because they can't be in combat. All right, wild berries. We want to grab that because it's bonus science. I was really hoping you were going to hit to 4, but, and then we'll come grab. So can we do that and then this? No, I don't think there's a way to queue up moves. Yeah, I don't think there is. All right, just keep getting food, keep getting science. They generally you don't see them pop up this often. Like, yeah, you generally get a lot more and stuff like that, but not usually that frequent. Okay, so we're being attacked again. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat. I'm not really that concerned about those guys, but so we did lose some war support, which, you know, makes war a little more difficult, but it's gonna be okay. These guys can replenish here really easily though, so I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, we'll send you here. I mean, just look at how quickly we're getting stuff here. And I mean, just the science we're getting from all this too is just like psychotic. Okay. It's still, you're still short of food? What? I thought you were already at 30. What? Whatever. Okay, anyways, let's do organized warfare here. We would very much like to be organized war. We'd very much like this. Okay, so you guys are damaged. You're building this. We could rush that out. What are we doing over here? Oh, you actually have a science osmosis. Interesting. You're not really adjacent to anyone though, which is weird, but that's okay. Granary, I think I'm fine with. You're growing. Lack of food here is blah. But I suppose it's better than, you know, tundra. I suppose it's better than the tundra. I don't know if I really care about sending you around. I'm just gonna put you here on the hill and have you just chill. Okay. So you grow. Thank you. And now they just throw an outpost here, which we can immediately steal. Nice. Thank you for that. So we can't, I mean, we can kill him, but instead what we're going to be doing is just constantly jacking his stuff. So they gave us another warrior, which I gotta say, don't mind. Free warriors, love it. Then this will be 4, which means we can now settle an outpost. Yay! We're going to do it over here, even though this isn't going to give us food, because it's going to give us additional stability in all of our cities. Do we, or would we rather come up here and actually get you some food? Yeah, because this would actually then attach here, and you could get a lot of food. Okay, I got convinced. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we have another warrior to go join with you. Archers are done. We do have 2 populations, so I will grab an archer, because if we get like 3 warriors and an archer, we could go and totally take this town. And I like that. Where are you going, by the way? We stole everything with you. And go north. See what's up there. Archer finished. Dang. And we can claim an early wonder, which admittedly is not usually something we can do. Okay, so we have to wait for it to actually be an outpost. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, dude, that finished right away. Was it? Maybe it did say 1 turn. I wasn't paying attention to it. We also got 1 turn here. We could just pop out another unit too. But I don't want to waste all my pop. Yeah, I don't like that. Do a pottery workshop for now. And we need a couple more turns before our other warrior gets there anyways. So we can just chill for the time being. Okay. You are going and throwing an outpost over here, please. You can go grow there. This is just our warrior that's going to go join with them next turn. Okay, so maybe I could have done it right away. But yeah, I think we got to trigger this right away before he attaches. Because I think if he attaches, we can't do what we're going to try doing here. We got to wrap this episode up. I did not look at the time. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the GameCommon, show your support. Okay, so this one gives you stability and fame. We can grab a wonder here. So the wonder, you basically spend 250 influence, and then you can have all your towns work on it. This gives us food on all of our co-religious states. This gives us faith, stability, health regeneration on unit. Interesting. And this makes districts cheaper. I think we want Stonehenge because our food is horrible. So that should help all of our cities once it's built get a bunch more food. And you can see I can actually have Stonehenge, like I can build it, and then I can have all of our cities work on it. That being said, our cities don't have a lot of population or a lot of production right now, so it'll be a little bit before we actually build it, but it's worth grabbing before anyone else. So anyways, like I said, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye everyone.